What a YouTube? This the kid DC Wrestling back at him once again. I know this is kind of weird for a lot of you. I know you're probably wondering why the hell are you doing a SmackDown recap review so early in the day. The show hadn't even started yet. Because this is Backlash weekend. Tomorrow's the pay per view, and tonight they had Backlash the Friday in France tonight or this afternoon. Just like tomorrow when the pay per view Backlash happens, it's gonna be at 1. SmackDown took place at 1 p.m. here in the States. So when it airs tonight at 8 o'clock, it, technically, technically it's going to be like a tape delay or something like that. You know how when they go over to London and they do those tape delay episodes where the episode will, air on earlier and then come on later on in the day. Like that's basically what it was in. And thankfully by the grace of the wrestling gods, I was able to find a wrestling live stream to where I was able to watch the show live and in person. So I was like, well, let's just go ahead and get the review over with and right at it. This France crowd is absolutely incredible. I mean, just another reason as to why like the U.S. crowds can be somewhat overrated in a sense, and why a lot of people just don't feel the need to like care about the U.S. crowds because this France crowd with how they were reacting tonight or this afternoon, I should say, and how they're going to be reacting tomorrow afternoon, you would think it's a dang WrestleMania. And I mean, they were going crazy for everybody. And the show was pretty good. The women fought each other. Damage Control. Tiffany took on Naomi, Bailey, Bianca, Jade. Obviously, Bianca still don't trust Bailey because Bailey was going for the tag to Bianca, and then Bianca was like, no. But it was still a pretty good match. You had the Authors of Pain taking on, uh, Pete Dunne and his boy Tyler Bate, and it was a pretty good match. The Authors of Pain actually won the match, so I know a lot of people weren't too happy about that, but I'm not pissed off about it because you got to build the final testament up as a big group, and it's really the only way to do it. And I'm sure Mid Cap Republic will get their win back soon. We got some people announcing that they were going to be in the King of the Ring tournament. LA Knight's going to be in the tournament. Carmelo Hayes, I believe, is going to be in the tournament. Santos Escobar is going to be in the tournament. So they are not playing or messing around with this King of the Ring tournament. You could tell they are going all in to make this King of the Ring tournament like dope as hell. And then you had the tag team title match too, with the Street Profits and A-Town down, and that was pretty good. The Street Profits, they they came this close to winning, but they didn't win the match. Obviously, A-Town down won the match, but it was a pretty good match. Again, the France crowd went crazy. The KO show hosted Paul Heyman, and then that led to a brawl with Solo and Tamatonga. But one thing I want to bring up here that was said backstage because Paul Heyman and the Gaudas was talking, and they were talking about the draft and everything, and Paul Heyman actually revealed that Roman Reigns himself did not withdraw from the draft. Paul Heyman was the one who withdrew Roman Reigns from the draft. So that lets you know Roman Reigns probably is at home, probably doesn't have no clue what's going on, or if he is probably trying to figure out what the hell is going on. It makes the story much more interesting, and it really goes to show you that holy crap, Roman Reigns is really not making no shots now like Solo. He's really pulling the strings now, and he's really taking over this bloodline. And Kevin Owens, Randy, I know they had a brawl at the end of the night because Kevin Owens, not Kevin Owens, but AJ and Cody had their face off, and pretty good promo from both men. Like I said, the crowd was pretty crazy. So overall, this was a pretty good episode of Friday Night SmackDown, and yeah, Backlash is shaping up to be a really good show tomorrow. So we'll obviously see what happens, but yeah.